There are cities built on ambition. And then there is Las Vegas, a place where the impossible becomes the expected. From above, the desert stretches endlessly in every direction, quiet, vast, and ancient. But here, carved into the landscape with surgical intention, something extraordinary waits. This is not simply a house. This is a statement rendered in marble, glass, and silence. Welcome to one of Las Vegas's most extraordinary private residences. A custom-built estate valued at $10,995,000. What you are about to see cannot be replicated. The approach alone sets the tone. Beyond pivot gates that open with a whisper, a motor court unfolds in honed travertine, warm, textured, unhurried. Mature desert palms line the path, standing like sentinels, as if the estate itself has been here long before you arrived and will remain long after. At the center of it all, a 12-foot pivot door, forged in brushed black steel, its weight suggesting permanence, its silence suggesting refinement. Every detail here is deliberate. Nothing was chosen. Everything was designed. Step inside. The moment you cross the threshold, the world outside, the heat, the noise, the ordinary, ceases to exist. 24 feet of ceiling rise above you, drawing the eye upward to a cantilevered staircase in white oak and blackened steel. Flow. Quite literally. Each tread suspended mid-air as if defying the very logic of structure. To your right, a wall of book-matched onyx, backlit from within, pulses with a quiet amber warmth, its veining as unique as a fingerprint, pulled from a single quarry block and mirrored across its full height. This is the foyer. And if this is only the beginning, consider what follows. The great room refuses to choose between inside and out. Floor-to-ceiling folding glass walls, spanning the entire southern face of the home, retract completely into the structure, dissolving the boundary between the interior and the desert horizon beyond. What remains is simply space. Infinite, breathing, luminous space. On the north wall, a linear gas fireplace burns without drama. Its flames steady, low, and hypnotic against a seamless plane of fluted plaster. The furnishings were chosen with the same philosophy as the architecture. Restraint in color, generosity in proportion. Linen sectionals. Organic sculptural tables. Oversized canvas art that doesn't compete with the view. Pause 0.5 as it completes it. The furnishings were chosen with the same philosophy as the architecture. Restraint in color, generosity in proportion. Linen sectionals. Organic sculptural tables. Oversized canvas art that doesn't compete with the view. It completes it. This is not a room you decorate. This is a room you inhabit. For those who believe that cooking is its own form of art, this kitchen is a studio. A 16-foot island in Calacatta viola marble commands the room, its waterfall edge descending to the floor in a single, unbroken slab. Its veining, deep burgundy rivers threading through white stone, unlike anything you will find anywhere else in the world. Because this slab is the only one. The professional-grade La Cornue range anchors the back wall in matte olive and polished brass. Beside it, an unlacquered brass pot filler, hand-aged to a living patina. Custom walnut cabinetry runs floor to ceiling, warm and grain-forward, balanced against integrated sub-zero column refrigeration that disappears seamlessly into the millwork. There are kitchens built to cook in, and then there are kitchens built to make you feel something before you've even turned on the stove. Every home has a master bedroom. Very few have a sanctuary. Morning light enters here the way it should, gently, filtered through motorized linen shears that diffuse the Nevada sun, into something soft and golden and unhurried. The room breathes around you. A sitting nook with a curved boucle chair and floor lamp positioned toward the view. A linear fireplace set below a floating panel that seems to belong to the wall itself. A bed placed with the quiet confidence of a space that knows exactly what it is. Beyond the glass, the private terrace opens to the sky. The pool shimmering below, the mountains resting at the edge of the horizon. This is where the day begins. And more importantly, this is where the rest of the world stays behind. The primary bathroom does not try to be luxurious. It simply is. A freestanding soaking tub in a single cast form. sits at the center of a wall of fluted statuarietto marble slabs, their vertical ridges catching the light in a slow rhythm as the sun moves across the room. Behind frameless glass, a dual rainfall shower pours from above. The steam rising in quiet columns, the water silent against the stone. The floor beneath your feet is heated travertine, always warm, always ready. Brushed warm gold fixtures anchor every surface, chosen not for trend but for their ability to age beautifully, to deepen and develop character alongside the people who live here. This is not a room you rush through. This is a room that teaches you how to slow down. This is not a room you rush through. This is a room that teaches you how to slow down. A full glass wall opens the view to the private courtyard beyond, so that even at 190 degrees, the outside world remains visible and deliberately distant. Adjacent, a cold plunge pool carved in black volcanic stone. The contrast is not just physical, it is clarifying. The kind of reset that no supplement, no routine, and no retreat can replicate. A eucalyptus bundle rests on the bench beside the ladle and kiwa stones. A small detail that speaks volumes about the intention behind this space. This home does not just shelter you, it restores you. Dolby Atmos acoustic architecture wraps every surface. The speakers are invisible. The sound is not. For the owner of this home, the cinema is not a luxury. It is a responsibility to never watch anything any other way. Through a covered breezeway lit by string lights at dusk, past a corridor of planted hedgerow that creates a living wall of privacy, you arrive at the guest house. It is not an afterthought. It is a complete residence, with its own kitchen, its own bedroom, its own outdoor terrace. Designed with the same precision and the same materials as the main home. Guests here do not feel accommodated. They feel welcomed into something of their own. Whether hosting family, a long-term guest, or a personal assistant, the guest house answers a question that properties of this caliber must always be able to answer. How do you offer the highest hospitality while preserving your own sanctuary? Like this. And then the outdoors. An infinity-edge pool stretches toward the horizon, its black pebble interior turning the water into something liquid and dark and mirror-like, holding the last amber of the Las Vegas sunset, like a surface that refuses to let the day end. Beneath the waterline, light shimmers and refracts across the pool floor, caustic patterns dancing in slow motion, the kind of visual that reminds you that water is not just functional, it is beautiful. Around the pool, the outdoor living space is a world unto itself. A full outdoor kitchen clad in leathered quartzite, with a built-in grill and wood-fired pizza oven. Custom upholstered lounge furniture protected by a retractable motorized pergola. Fire bowl columns at each corner of the pool deck, igniting at dusk like something ceremonial, like the estate itself is marking the hour. Separated by a planted grove, a pool cabana with linen day beds, a ceiling fan turning slowly overhead, cold drinks within reach. This is outdoor living without compromise. This is what it feels like when someone refused to say, good enough. As evening arrives, the estate does something remarkable. Glows. From within, every room illuminates with a warmth that reads from the outside, as something between art installation and inhabited home. Because it is both. From above, the full scope of what has been created here comes into focus. The symmetry of it, the intention of it, the quiet refusal to be anything less than exceptional. Behind it, the Las Vegas Strip shimmers in the far distance. A reminder of the world that exists just beyond the gates, and of how completely this estate insulates you from it. There are properties you purchase, and there are properties that choose you. This is the latter. Listed at $10,995,000. Las Vegas, Nevada. Available. For now.